So I welcome you all back to this presentation. So we are in topic two, which is an analogy of how trading is done on Binance. If probably you're seeing this video and you do not know where the topic one is, check the description. You will find the link to all other topics there. So same thing with those who would probably get to see other videos. Just always check the description. All the links are connected there. So now we need to know how trading is done in Binance. So in Binance, there are 1,000. In fact, there are so many coins on Binance. In fact, for those of you who are probably you've been hearing of crypto, and the first thing that comes to your mind is Bitcoin. When crypto is more than Bitcoin, there are 1,001 different types of cryptocurrency. In fact, I said thousand, more than 6,000 cryptocurrencies in the world, and more are still coming day in day out. Okay, let me just show you something. So right now I'm in my Chrome browser and I want to check. There's a site, coinmarketcap.com. Coinmarketcap.com is one of the places where you could easily get to see crypto assets. You know, not just the assets alone. You see the price, you see the trading volumes, the increase or decrease in price. You see the market capitalization of these cryptocurrencies. You see their volume. You see the circulating supply and eventually the graph within the last 7 days. So this is coinmarketcap.com. You can always check here for your own personal analysis. For example, this we shall do in a more advanced class. So you can see the circulating supply, meaning this is the total number of Bitcoin circulating right now in the world, 18,746,212 Bitcoin. That's the circulating uh, amount of, was it now, of Bitcoin presently. So these are various facts. So when you check, you discover this is just page one, or let's see how many coins we have on page one. So we see this, we have 100 coin on page one, and let's see. So if we have 100 coin on page one, and you have more than 56 pages here, meaning that's to tell you, okay, this is page two. We have also about 100 coin. That's why it's 200, and we have like 56 pages. So let's go to 56 pages. This 56th page, we have, so you can see we have like 5,530 coins alone on Coin Market Cap. Basically, I'm going to show you another site right now. This is coingecko.com. So here, this is some coins I haven't listed here even before they get to Binance or any other exchange on CoinGecko. So you can see these are recently added coins. You can see how many hours ago. This is 4 hours ago. These are coins that just came out or that were just listed on CoinGecko just a few hours ago. So recent, you can see some values of coin are still like 0.0000. Well, you need to be careful though, because some of these coins could be shit coins having no real value, but just driven by community and all that. This would also see in an advanced class. But basically, let us come back to crypto. That digression was made basically to let you know that there are 1,001 coins you could trade with. So it's more like an avenue for you to explore. So if you want to trade as a normal crypto trader in Binance, all you need to do is come to markets. So once you come to markets, you type the coin you want to trade. So let us want to trade BTC, which is like the father of coins right now. And I have USDT in my wallet. I want to exchange for BTC and I want to trade BTC versus USDT. Remember, trading is done in pairs, meaning you do not just trade once, you trade in pairs, BTC versus USDT and vice versa. So I'll click on BTC versus USDT. So now this is the chart. Remember we said one thing you need to know is how to also check the chart and analyze the chart. So for me to kind of see this chart from a broader view, there are different time frames here. We have the 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 day. We have more. So once you click on more, you see different time frames you can use in analyzing this graph. So if I want to view this graph from a 1 minute scan graph, remember I'm using a candlestick. So once I click on 1 minute, for example, I'll see the graph from an expanded view, meaning minutes by minutes, minute by minute. So you can see from the time here, the time I'm stamped here, this is 12:33 p.m. till 12:47. My present time is 12:47, so you can see that 12:42. Sorry, so you can see the various candlesticks, the rise and fall. So from 32,800 to 32,964 back to nine, and all that. However, if you want to view the market from a longer time frame, you can take it to 4 hours. So it gives you an expanded view. All you need to do is to pinch your screen. So with this now, you can see the market from a larger period of time. So you can see this date here. This was around the 17th. 17th, the price was as high as 41,300. And today, which is the 2nd of June, this was 17th of May. Today, 2nd of June, you can see the price at 33,000, fluctuating between 32 and 33,000. So this to tell you how volatile, meaning how up and down the market could go. So let us now look at this graph, for example, right? So let us go back. Let us go back to the recent one now. So let's say I'm a crypto trader, for example, and I'm entering the market at this point. But let me use a further point. Beautiful. Let me use this graph. Let us say, okay, let me expand this. So let us say I'm a crypto trader and I want to enter the market at this point, right? And let's say I wake up one morning and the price is here, 54,000. Remember the price a day or some days before was at 59,500. And I wake up and I see the price at 54,000. I'm like, thank God Bitcoin has fallen, right? Let me buy. So I'm sure at this very day, this seems to be the lowest point. And I'm like, okay, the price is low now. It's $5,000 lower. Let me buy right now. So when it increases again up here, I would sell. Now there are two types of traders. We have the foolish traders and the wise traders. Sorry, I'm using those words, but actually, it is what it is. So a trader who doesn't really know how to trade, okay, I think that would be better, would put his 100% of his capital, right, and buy here. This is totally wrong. For him, this is the best entry point, right? Now let us now fold this graph and see what eventually happened. Let us fold this graph. You can now see the market continue to do what? Move what? Deeper. Remember, he bought here. Now the market is moving deeper, deeper, and deeper. And I'm sure he'll be having heart attack, almost having a stroke. When then eventually the price dropped to $33,000. And it's like, damn, this is terrible. You can see that, right? So this is one example. Now let us not imagine another example again. Let us say another crypto trader saw the price here, at this level. And it was like, from my past experience, the price will soon go down, the price will soon go down. I'm not going to buy, let me wait. So he keeps on waiting. And next thing, the price keeps on going up like this. And eventually it goes up this way. And it's like, if I had known, I'd have bought here to make profit here. Right? Now, the truth is, entering the market is the challenge. At least as a novice, yes, entering the market is a challenge you're going to face. Some for the professionals, they always tell you, okay, with technical analysis and fundamental analysis, we know how to enter the market. Well, even the best analysts can also make mistakes, and sometimes the market can shock the best analysts. Just the same way, nobody expected that Bitcoin would all the way leave from $64,000 to where we have it today, $64,000 here, up to this point. Nobody would ever believe that. So, having said this, there is a way which is safe for especially newcomers into the crypto market to enter the market. You might not need fundamental analysis or technical analysis. It is a technique called the dollar cost average. Now, what is the dollar cost average? The dollar cost average is quite simple. It is like, hey, I want to enter the market. I have $100. So I have $100 out to enter the market. But I'm not foolish enough to enter the market with the full $100 at a time. So what happens is I enter the market bit by bit. That's why it's called the dollar cost average. So at every interval I want to enter the market, I use $10 or 10% or 20% maybe to enter the market. So what this means is this. So let's say for this guy, let's go back in our graph to see some things. So let's say for this particular guy who wanted to enter the market, probably when the market was this low, you will say, I don't know if this is the lowest point the market will get to, but it is considerably was low. So I want to enter with $10. If it goes high, this guy has started taking profits, real, right? But if it goes low, while others will be angry, he is happy, saying, wow, thank God, I can now buy with another $10. So if the price picks up and is going up like this, he is happy because he has already bought at two various points, so he's making profit on the two he had bought earlier. But if it goes lower, he's like, thank God. So do you not see why in crypto or in life generally some people's downfall is another person's blessing? Why those who bought here are angry and seriously panicking because the price is going down? He is happy because what he is following a methodology which is called the dollar cost average. So let us not imagine, let us now look again. So let's say the price now gets to this point, he buys another $10, and eventually the price starts picking up. He is happy on both sides because first he has bought one here, and the third here. So this theory are making profit for him. But if eventually, as we see here, the price starts coming down again, he is still happy because what he still have like $70 to buy more. This is called what the dollar cost average. So do you now understand what you've been missing out in your crypto trading as a novice? Probably you enter the market all of a sudden because what you're looking for quick gains. Crypto is basically an investment. Even as a trader, you need to know or take crypto as an investment and not just something that will give you quick money. Because when you look at it from a quick money aspect, you might make so many mistakes. So this is let us do a paper analysis of how this thing work, how the dollar cost average works. So it's like this. So let's imagine the price is $33,000. What happens is you buy 10% at this point. Once it comes to $32,000, for example, you buy another 10%. Once it comes to 28, you buy 10. At every drop in price, you buy, a certain percentage. Till probably when you get exhausted with your money, then you can now go and rest, that kind of thing. But the beautiful thing is, the one you bought at, for example, $28,000, if it enters $30,000, for example, you've made a certain percentage on it, right? If the price also increases beyond $30 and enters 31 or 31,500, you've also made a certain percentage on this $10 you bought, right? Same thing here, same thing here. So this is how, as a crypto trader, you can maximize what profits. But one of the main challenges of doing this is, if, for example, you are using this dollar cost average, it simply means you need a paper and a pen to start writing, okay, I bought so and so value at so and so price. So you can now know when the market increases over what you bought. It's more like you're not keeping statistics manually. Then now imagine you're trading five different coins or six different coins. I guess your life will be in shambles because you now have to start taking calculator. And I'm sure most of us who really want to do crypto, especially the novice, or we have a life outside Binance. We have a normal life. Some of us are traders, some of us are professors, we are lecturers, different categories of people. We just want to have a side investment in crypto because right now, let us quickly go to the news and see what is happening in Nigeria. The value of the naira is weakening day in day out, like on the parallel market. Everything is weakening, and this is largely resulting in inflation because the purchasing power of the naira is so weak. So it is obvious every right thinking individual would not want to just depend on an earning that comes in naira that is weak. You need a foreign or another source of income, and crypto offers that for you. So keeping money in the bank is no longer fashionable because, first of all, when you keep the money in the bank trades with this your money. They give loan to people. They collect, interest and all that, and nothing comes back to you as so-called interest, which we were used to. So I know this is the reason why a whole lot of us want to learn crypto. So many we already have an established way of life. This is just a side hustle. So you cannot start doing all those analysis, jotting down, spending time. So you just need something that would put steady income on your table. So the dollar cost average is a very good one, but you might not be able to apply it because of its difficulty in knowing the different positions so that you just don't go and sell off thinking you're making a profit, whereas you're selling a wrong amount of coin at a wrong time. Now, this is where topic theory becomes very interesting. And what is topic theory? Crypto trading bots and how to use Royal Q. This is what we shall be doing next. So please, if you're seeing this as an independent video on YouTube or Vimeo, it's supposed to be in the playlist. But if you're seeing this as an independent video, check the link in the description to have access to all the other topics following this presentation.